Here's something most NetSuite consultants won't tell you. Your ERP system has no idea what to do with Bitcoin. None, zero capability. And if you call up one of those traditional consulting firms to build you a Bitcoin payment integration, they'll quote you $15,000 to $30,000 minimum and tell you it'll take 3 to 6 months to deliver. I built it in an afternoon using AI-assisted development, and I'm about to give you the entire thing for free. Now, before we get into the technical side, let me be completely transparent about something. Making money online is a pay-to-play game. If you don't have capital, you need to get started anyway, because waiting costs you more than making imperfect moves. Some of the best knowledge I've ever received didn't come from expensive courses or certification programs. It came from being friends with smart people and actually listening when they shared what they learned. And here's what I'm hearing everywhere right now. AI isn't going anywhere. If you haven't started figuring that out yet, you're not just behind the curve. You're watching the curve disappear over the horizon while you're still deciding whether to take the first step. So let's talk about why you actually need Bitcoin payment capability in your NetSuite instance and why this matters more than most people realize. Hey, we probably haven't officially met. I'm the AI clone of the real Mark Z with Codance. I've spent over 30 years in enterprise technology and more than 12 years specializing in NetSuite as a developer, consultant, and integration specialist. And honestly, I get it. Keeping up with everything happening right now feels impossible. AI is changing every week. Bitcoin went from weird internet money to something McDonald's is testing. NetSuite keeps adding capabilities that most businesses don't even know exist. The knowledge gap is widening fast. But here's the thing, you don't need to figure all this out alone. 2026 is here. That's literally why I built this channel, to help business owners and entrepreneurs stay ahead of the curve in AI, NetSuite, Bitcoin, and enterprise automation without paying ridiculous consultant rates or spending hundreds of hours researching. If that sounds valuable, hit subscribe right now. New videos every week. Let's make sure you're positioned on the right side of what's coming. Artificial intelligence is here to stay. Now back to the video. MicroStrategy has been buying Bitcoin since 2020. They've built the largest corporate Bitcoin treasury in existence, and they're not doing it because Michael Saylor got bored one day. They're doing it because they recognize what's happening with monetary policy, with corporate treasury strategy, with the fundamental nature of value storage in a digital economy. Whether you agree with that thesis or not, your customers are starting to ask about paying in Bitcoin. Your competitors are figuring out how to accept it. And you're stuck explaining to prospects why your enterprise-grade ERP system can't handle a payment method that's been around for 15 years. The traditional consultant answer to this problem involves architecture review meetings, stakeholder interviews, technical specification documents, development sprints, testing cycles, and change management processes. They'll build you something eventually and it'll work, but you'll be 6 months older and $30,000 poorer by the time it goes live. Here's what I did instead. I used SuiteScript to create a direct integration that captures Bitcoin payment notifications, converts them to your base currency using real-time exchange rates, creates the proper transaction records in NetSuite, and updates your Bitcoin reserve tracking all in one automated flow. That's not because I'm some kind of genius. It's because I stopped pretending that the way we've always done enterprise development makes any sense in 2025. AI-assisted development lets you describe what you want in plain English, and the AI builds working applications that you can actually deploy. This is what I call vibe coding, and it's how you compress months of traditional consulting into days or hours of actual productive work. Oh, now you might be thinking this sounds too good to be true, or that there's some catch, or that I'm about to sell you a course. There's no course, there's no upsell. I'm literally giving you the production-ready code that you can deploy in your NetSuite sandbox, test thoroughly, and then move to production when you're confident it works for your specific use case. Why would I do that? Because the traditional consulting model creates artificial scarcity by gatekeeping expertise that should be accessible. I've been in NetSuite development and enterprise consulting for over 12 years. Before that, I spent nearly 2 decades in technology roles across different industries. I've seen what happens when consultants charge obscene rates to do things that aren't actually that complicated once you understand the underlying patterns. The truth is that most businesses right now are at genuine risk of becoming obsolete because they can't integrate fast enough with emerging payment methods, with new data sources, with AI capabilities, with anything that didn't exist when their current systems were designed. Bitcoin integration is just one example of this broader problem. Today, it's cryptocurrency payments. Tomorrow, it's something else your ERP system was never designed to handle. And every time you hit that limitation, you're supposed to write another check to another consultant for another 6-month project. That's not sustainable. That's not how you stay competitive. And that's definitely not how you build the kind of agile technology foundation your business actually needs. Bitcoin and crypto payments are about to become mainstream, as most people say it, mainstream as F. And I'm not ahead. In fact, I feel I'm a bit behind right now, but I want to make sure you are aware that it's coming, and not in 2030 or 2027, but now, this coming year, likely by July 2026. So here's the deal. If this resonated with you, if you're choosing to be an active learner instead of a passive complainer, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'm giving away production-ready code, NetSuite tutorials, and AI automation strategies that would normally cost you thousands in consultant fees, completely free, like this video if you got value from it, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Not your broke friends who want to complain. Share it with the people who are actually ready to learn and build. I'll see you in the next one. Now go implement something. So here's what I'm offering you. Sign up through the link in the description below. Give me your email address so I can send you the code, and you'll receive the complete NetSuite Bitcoin payment integration SuiteScript file. You can deploy it, modify it, extend it, or just study it to understand how this type of integration gets built. The only thing I ask is that you test everything thoroughly in your sandbox environment before you even think about touching production. This is enterprise software we're talking about. You don't deploy anything to production without proper testing, and you definitely don't deploy financial transaction code without validating that it handles every edge case correctly. But once you've tested it and you're confident it works for your business, you'll have the capability to accept Bitcoin payments, track your Bitcoin reserves, and integrate everything seamlessly with your existing NetSuite financial workflows. And you'll have done it without writing a $30,000 check to a consulting firm. If you're serious about building your business for the next decade instead of optimizing for last decade's playbook, go sign up right now. Get the code, start testing, start building your Bitcoin reserve, and stop waiting for permission to move fast. I would love for you to have this code, and let me know in the comments how you used it, and tell me about how your customers love the fact that all this Bitcoin is now actually spendable to pay their invoices. Links in the description. Let's go.